Yeah.
So now we're going to look at exceptions when you don't play high. There's 2 or 3 exceptions, but we're only going to look at 2 which come up quite regular. The others come up once in 100 years, so I'm going to ignore them. The first exception is if dummy shows a middle honour, you keep your higher honour to cover it when he plays it. So on this hand, who's the dealer? North is the dealer. He's got 12, 13 points balanced hands, so he can go 1 no trump, pass. And again, the South's got nothing better to do. He's got 13 points, I think, so he can go 3 no trumps, and it's passed out. So North's on contract. East led is 6 of spades. North's playing them and South's the dummy. So if South puts on his 5, plays low, watch what happens if West goes straight up with his ace. If West goes straight up with his ace, he wins the trick, which is how a lot of people do, but the rule is you should keep the ace to cover the king. Yeah. So West has won the first trick, and then he leads a 2, and obviously the king takes it. And now we can look at, North can start counting his tricks. He's got 1 spade, he's got the queen of spades as 2 tricks, he's got the ace, king, queen of hearts for 5 tricks, and if you can get 4 club tricks, that's his 9 tricks, 2 spades, 3 hearts and 4 club tricks. So all he has to do is start reading his king of clubs. He can duck to begin with, jack of clubs, if he ducks again, 9, 10 of clubs, now he has to take his ace. Doesn't matter what he throws away here, he can throw away his small diamond, say. And now when he comes with his jack of spades, he can get in with his queen, throw a little diamond away, comes across, can now take his club tricks, and now they can come with the hearts. In fact, I've thrown a heart away, which I shouldn't have from here, so he's going to make an extra trick now.
When you discard like that, would you try and keep a long suit?
You normally look at dummy and you keep length with dummy, and dummy had 4 hearts, so I should have kept 4 hearts. West should have kept 4 hearts because North had 4 hearts, but I rushed it a little bit. But there, even without the heart trick, he's got now 9 tricks. And if I kept the heart, he wouldn't make any more. He should only make 9 tricks, which he's got that. Right, I am going to, if you bear with me, I'm going to undo loads of cards going right back to the beginning. Right, so now, instead of taking the ace, if he keeps the ace to cover the queen, he'd put his highest card on, which is the 9 of spades. And now North has to take his king, because if he ducks it, the king will fall into the ace. So he has to play the king, and he's made the king. And again, now he'll start on the clubs to try and drive out the ace of clubs. And here, now, because he knows the ace is over there, it's best to come straight in, because he wants to get straight in and lead his spades. So, it's ace of clubs, sorry.
He doesn't really know where the ace of spades is, he just knows it's not shown yet, isn't it?
Yeah, but he can now lead his jack, and the queen's now trapped. If he ducks it, he would duck it, and now he leads the 10, he catches the queen. You can lead this back to the 4. A diamond, and now he can take his ace of diamonds for the setting trick, and it goes down. He's made 5 tricks. So that is where the rule is. By taking your ace straight away, you let South make that queen of spades, which he wouldn't normally have made. If I play these out now, just to
take all the tricks out so you can see the cards. So there.
So there he's gone down, and that is because when you take the ace, South makes a queen of spades. If you hang up with the ace, if you don't take it straight away, if you keep the ace to keep the queen, he doesn't make that queen of spades, and that queen of spades was the difference between making a 9 tricks or going 1 down. So that is a time when you don't, third player doesn't play high. He keeps the ace to cover the queen, and if he had the king, you'd have kept the king to cover the queen. And if, say, South had the jack of spades and he had the queen here, you'd keep the queen to cover the jack. 2 exceptions we're looking at. The first one was if dummy has a middle honour, we keep a higher honour to cover it. And the second exception is if third hand's got ace, queen, 3, we play the queen rather than the ace. And that means it's harder for declarer to hold up his king. Right, the bidding is... Who's declarer? Easter's declarer. He opens 1 no trump. It goes pass. Partner bids 3 no trumps, and then it's passed round. Easter's in 1 no trump. South is on lead. He leads 4th highest from his longest suit, the 6 of spades. It goes 6, 8. Now watch what happens if North doesn't follow the rule. With ace queen, he plays the queen. If he plays the ace, now declarer can see he's got 5. Remember, he had the 8 and 10 of spades and 3, 5 king of spades. So he's got 5 spades. Using the rule of 7, 7 take away 5 is 2. East should duck it twice. So he ducks the first ace because there's nothing he can do with it. Then if he leads the queen, he can duck again now, using the rule of 7. And then when he comes in with the king, opposition here can throw a club away. And then he wants to set his diamonds up, so he comes with a diamond, 10, king. And now if he takes that, they have now got 3 tricks. But if you look now, declarer's got all the hearts, he's got 2 leading diamonds, and he's got ace king of clubs. So that's 9 tricks. Can you see that? He's already got 3. He can make 4 heart tricks for 7. Queen jack of dime, 9. So he's only going to lose 1 more trick. He's going to lose eventually the queen of clubs is the only trick he's got to lose. Can everybody see that, or do you want me to play it?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So he's made 10 tricks.
10 tricks, yeah.
Right, bear with me while we go back undoing now and see what happens when he makes, if he plays, what happens when he plays the queen of spades. Queen of spades. Again, declarer thinks I've got 2 spades, I've got 3 is 5, I should duck twice. But if I duck, he doesn't know where the ace is, remember. He doesn't know that North has got the ace. And if he ducks it, and then North leads the jack, the king's going to get trapped with by the ace if South's got the ace. Can everybody see that? East doesn't know where the ace of spades is. So if he doesn't take that trick, he might never make the king of spades. Because if South's got the ace, he'll catch it. It's a 50-50 chance, and if he doesn't make that king of spades, so he has to now play the king of spades. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
If you swap the ace of spades over here to the jack, and if he doesn't take the king, if North leads the jack, if he ducks it, he'll play small. Then when North leads a 2, the king falls into the ace. Or if he puts the king on the ace, South puts the ace on, and then the 9's good, and all his spades are good. So by playing the queen, it forces East to play the king. He can no longer hold up for 2 times like he did before. And now again he has to count his tricks. He's made 1 spade, he's got 4 heart tricks is 5, ace king of clubs is 7, so he has to make a couple of diamonds. So he tries to get a couple of diamond tricks by leading the 2, king, and if North can now go straight up the ace, you can ace of spades back in with the jack.
That they kept the entry from, didn't it?
Yeah. And 7 of spades and the down.
Right.
So that is why you, with ace queen, you should play the queen first, because that forces East to play the king. Let me play it all out.
Now you put 7 of diamonds. Now he's in. So it made a huge difference.
That there, he's gone 1 down. If you play the ace first and allow him to hold up, he made 10 or 11 tricks. It made that huge difference on that. So by using the rule of 7, you see we've got 5 spades, 7 5 is 2, so you have to try and hold up twice. As it happens, because the ace queen are there, he can duck when you play the queen. If he ducks it, he makes his contract. But if the ace and the jack were the other way round, the jack of spades was there and the ace of spades was by South, if he ducks it, he's not going to make that king of spades at all, and the only trick he's going to make is the ace of clubs. They'll make 12 tricks if the ace and the jack were the other way round. So that is what...
Yeah. I'm saying all the reasons, but it feels a bit counterintuitive playing the queen and half expecting to lose it to the king, isn't it? But yeah.
Yeah, it is, because you're trying to draw the king out, and then you're trying to set the spades up.
Yeah, it's your pawn you're playing for.
You're better off losing 1 trick and making 4 than making 2, than just making your ace queen of spades and then not making any others.
You have to think what your partner's led for.
And he led the 6, so that looks to be 4th highest, and you've got the 2, and there's a good chance he might have 5 of them.
Yeah.
But you could sort of view it as a defensive finesse, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is. You could call it that even, Bill. I haven't thought of that before, but that's a good point. So that is a second example that comes up, not as much as the first example where you keep it to cover an honour, comes up all the time. And at the bridge, I see people playing the aces straight away, and then they're down, and they wonder why they've gone down when everybody else has been making it. And it's because they rush to take their ace when the ace should be keeping the ace to cover a king or queen in dummy. And the other way is that ace queen really forces that king out.